Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I go by the name of Ishibikazi, but my real name is Kwatasiatana Guama. I hope you guys are well and taking care of yourselves. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. I feel like this is a bit skew, but we move. So on today's video, I'm bringing the lady on a low budget bag. I saw this other thing on YouTube Studio and it was like payday routine, and I was like, I'd actually love to do that. I didn't watch any videos, so I don't know how it goes, but I'll just be explaining how I manage my money or manage my income as a person that earns less than 10k a month. So I do work in customer care. I'm a customer care advisor, well, customer care agent, whatever you want to call it, and I earn less than 10k. I'm revealing my salary in the internet, but you know what, it's fine. So ever since when I started working, I feel like I wasn't really disciplined when it came to my finances. I used to struggle with transport money, or the month would end without me with scrambling by, living from paycheck to paycheck. Not that now I'm not living from paycheck to paycheck, but I feel like it's a bit better and I'm more disciplined right now. So what I do, first things first, when that money hits my account, I know a certain amount is not for me. Now I'm just left with a few cents, a few 1 rand and 2 rands, a few rands, okay? So the first thing I do is I pay my rent and I pay transport. I feel like the biggest change, or what changed, like it just changed massively, can I say that? The biggest change, or what helped me out a lot not to bother people with money or be borrowing money, is transport. Having to pay transport at the beginning of the month for the entire month, that helped me out quite a lot, because I do work odd hours, so I needed, like, I can't really take taxis, but there are taxis available, but I can't really take taxis. So having transport and then setting aside an amount for transport and just paying it at the beginning of the month and not having to worry about transport money during the month, or it was quite helpful for me. So I think if I start to take taxis now, I will have to put aside money just to see if I'm disciplined, like just to test if I'm gonna be disciplined enough to have money throughout, which is just allocated to transport, and not eat it, or when I'm craving something, and just be like, oh man, transport, I think that's what I struggled with before. It was just like a major struggle for me, because I would bother people when it's almost the end of the month. I would bother people borrowing 100 rand here and there for money for transport, and now when my salary comes, I have to pay back those 100 rand and it's minus, but anyway, yeah, that helped me out a lot. So I pay my transport, I pay my rent money, because half of my salary is not mine, it goes to rent and transport. And then there's groceries and toiletries. So with groceries, with groceries, not like every month I'm gonna buy hectic groceries. It changes, because maybe you just buy the staples, like your Indonesian staples, your rice, meal, spaghetti, macaroni, all those things, you see, and then your vegetables as well. So every month I'm not going to be buying. Now every month I'm buying rice and pap, and no, because they last me longer, and I don't cook every day. I cook on weekends mostly, because that's when I get time to rest. Then I cook, I know it's gonna last me for a day or two. The food is gonna last me for a day or two, so I just cook during the weekend. But mostly it's just bread, noodles here and there, takeout here and there, and yeah. And also I wanted to say that I also look out for specials. So there's usually market day in the spa nearby where I live. There's a market day, so usually the prices are low, you get more for less. The vegetables are lower and the vegetables are fresh, like you get more for less. And then also when it comes to toiletries, you get those buy 3 for 2, those type of things, but they aren't always there. But it's nice to look out for them, or have the store card, so that you don't miss out on those. That's what I do, because I'm a lady on a low budget. And then hopefully you'll subscribe to my channel and like, comment and subscribe, so I won't be, okay, I'll still be a lady on a low budget. But anyway, not talking about that. I was gonna say with my hair. So my hair is not really like, I don't do my hair on a monthly basis. I don't do my hair every month. When I just have my hair, it's like, maybe if I don't do my hair for that month, I will wash my hair. Maybe every weekend, just wash my hair. Just make sure that I have shampoo so that I can wash my hair. But if I don't have shampoo, then I just wash it with sunlight. You know, it's not a train smash. And then the O1 is like these things, but with my hair. So I do that because I can't plait, like I can't really plait. And then I just throw on a wig when I go to work, and then I'm good to go. And yeah, that's it. I don't spend much money on my hair because like I could be saving that money. I don't. But when I see specials, I also do like check on Facebook, like the salons that are near me that have specials, or you know, where I can get, you know, something nice for a lesser price. I go there. That's me. And then yeah, man, that's how I've been managing my money, and that's my overall, I feel like that's my overall payday routine. It's nothing hectic, and obviously you will want to take yourself out and have those little things here and there, because sometimes you see things at the store, maybe something you weren't planning to buy, and you see it and you'll be like, I actually really like that. It does happen, and that's okay, but sometimes you have to say a no to yourself. I think I was watching this other video by Leila Homozi, and she was saying sometimes you just have to say no to yourself. And you know what, as a person, as me, a person that buys on impulse, is buying on impulse, sometimes I just, yeah, make impulsive decisions. I hope that's the right English. And then I sometimes have to say no to myself when I want something. I'm like, okay, let me sleep on it and see if I still want it tomorrow, and if I still have the money, then I can get it. Or if nothing important comes up by a week, or by the end of this week, or by the end of this month, then I can have that, you know, to wait for something instead of wanting it now. And then also what has changed my life is, well, at first when I started working, I had to obviously pay my debt. The debt I always have debt, which is what I hate. I hope, like, I just yeah. So I paid off that debt, my other account, but it was a clothing store account. It got closed. I was like, thank God. I was at first disappointed because I wanted to buy Ngayo again after paying it off, but it was actually closed. But I was like, you know what, they actually helped me, because what's the point of paying all of the money and then buying again, only to pay, like, it's gonna be a cycle all the time. So I was just like, that's good. So now when I want something, either I buy it cash, I lay by. Or what has changed my life is also, okay, now I'm saying like what has changed my life is like, ooh. What has changed my life is, what's this pages now? So it's just like, it's like lay by, but then instead of getting the clothes after paying the rest of the amount, you get them even before paying the rest of the amount. So it's like, good shot, this works for me, and it's not, I'm not tied to anything. I just have to pay it off. But the fees of paying late, yeah, I don't know what happened this other time, because I don't use my actual account. Like, I don't use my actual account to make the purchase. I use my other account. So I transfer money to that other account. I don't know, it took long, or it was in the immediate, and then I was like, Njani, they couldn't take, but the money was there. I don't know what happened. And then they charged me for paying late. I was like, damn. So next time, you know, not to pay late. But yeah, I think that's like changed my life. I just can pay things off like within 3 months, and then I know I'm done. There's no interest, no what. Okay, maybe there is interest, I could be lying, but it's just like, it's not an account that's always there, and I'm like, oh, I have credits, I can just go spend, you know. And yeah, what else? As a lady on a low budget, obviously you will want to take out yourself, or even if you're a guy on a low budget watching this, you will want to take yourself out, or maybe want to do fun things, you know. That's okay, but plan for them. Don't just do them haphazardly, because they might hurt your budget, or like you might regret it. So yeah, maybe plan some things there you can't really plan. It's in the spur, you don't spur of the moment, but sometimes you just have to like say no to yourself. and I think that's how I've been surviving, and I am so proud of myself for being disciplined. Yes, I struggle here and there, I still struggle to save, but for the most part I've been disciplined with like saying no to myself when I'm in the grocery store and I'm saying I'm gonna buy 1, 2, and 3, and then I see jelly babies or kanye chocolate, then I'm like, actually, you know what? I didn't come here for that, so I'm not gonna take it. And then looking at every cent, wow, where does it go to? Because next thing you know, money's gone, and you're like, what did I spend it on? The little snacks, because I also love to snack. So little snack here and there. Sometimes you just have to be careful, and also food, take out. Maybe when you're at work buying food and lunch, that's like, so you have to also set aside a budget for that, but I don't really set aside a budget for that because I don't really eat much at work. I hardly ever eat at work. It's either I carry lunch, but I hardly ever carry lunch, and when I do, I carry noodles, or yeah, I just hardly. And then if I do, I know I buy the chips, which are 20 rand chips. That's all I'm spending my money on, or eat drink, or maybe with a drink, and then I'll just have a drink, and then that's it. It's like less than 50 rand spent at work. Good, I'm good for the month. So yeah. But if you know you're a person, then you know what kind of person you are, and I know what kind of person I am, and really I can survive without eating. Like, I can survive without eating lunch at work. Maybe if I just snack, I know if I just snack or have sweets, I'll be good to go. I'll be fine. And then I eat before going to work. I eat, and after coming back from work, I eat. And yeah, what else did I want to mention on this video? I did mention specials and discounts, and also having those cards, club cards, and all of that. That helps sometimes because you get the deals, as I said. And I don't know, because I'm retaking this video, I don't know what I mentioned on that video that I'm not mentioning on this video. But Merry Christmas, guys. I took this video on Christmas. My cousin was like, oh, Christmas lunch, yada yada, but the time changed. Apparently now it's later on, but I think I'm just gonna sleep, to be quite honest. I don't know if I'll still go. And yeah, man, we had a secret Santa at work. It was so nice. We participated in it, even though we kind of knew what, like, you tell the person, we were told the budget is this much, and then you tell the person what you want, and then they tell you what you want. So they give you options of what. I wanted books, so it was 3 options, but the lady at work was like, if I order them online, what if they don't get you on time? I'm like, okay, just to make your life easier, you can buy me this because I need that as well, so might as well buy me that. It was actually really nice. I'll insert pictures or screenshots on this video. I hope you guys are well and taking care of yourself and spending your Christmas with your loved ones, which I'm not really, but I will be later on if I do go to my cousin. And then yeah, man, I just, if you have the means to give someone, please do. But if not, just spread the love and spread the joy. And did you go to church? I didn't even go to church. The lady at work was like, you should go to church. My colleague, like, you would say, the lady at work. What if she watches this video? You're like, why are you calling me the lady at work? But she's not subscribed to my channel. Anyways, and yeah, look, guys, please subscribe to my channel. I create fashion content, I create lifestyle. Well, not really lifestyle, just an ordinary lifestyle. It's not a luxurious lifestyle, my lifestyle, and also careers that I'm interested in. So if that's what you're interested in, please subscribe. And I'm also trying to get to 100 subscribers before the end of this year, so please help me achieve my goal. And yeah, man, that's it. I'm done talking now because I feel like I've been talking. I don't want to make this video too long. I'm making a noise because literally everyone is gone. There's only like a few people left.